MaximumRealityRadio.com. It's your Dre D Show. And like I told you at 11:30, I was going to have a young man on the line. They call him Memes. He's an artist, producer, and so much more. Welcome to the show.
What's going on, Dre D? Thanks for having me, man.
Oh, no problem, no problem. Now, I've seen you in a lot of shows, different shows. A Night the Mic 2, and what was it, Battle of the Bay, or Best in the Bay, I think it was. Just tell everybody what you do and what you're pushing right now, because you're always doing something.
No doubt, man. Well, I'm an artist producer, man. I've been doing this for, at least 10 years, as far as I know. Back in 03 is when I started. And, I was actually just recently a part of the Ignite the Mic 2, which is a showcase that I won, and then the latest showcase, which is Battle in the Bay, another showcase that I was a part of.
Okay, cool. Now, you have, we was talking offline, you have an album coming out, or you working on an album, or you pushing an album. What's the name of it?
Well, currently, right now, I'm actually, my latest album, which is the album that everyone know, Hollow God, which is a few singles that I'm pushing out. The single that I'm actually pushing now is Moon at Night, which the video will be dropping tomorrow on that.
Okay.
I'm also working with a few artists, artists such as Be Worthy, Free Will, on their project. Be Free will be coming out. Working with producers like Traxman, OP Supra, and a number of other producers. I got a show that I'm working on. I will be a part of a show tonight, artist featured. So at the Socialist Lounge tonight at Super D's. And it's a lot more, man. I'll let you go ahead and
Okay, all right, Super D's. We don't know the address to it right now. I know it's right off Nebraska, but we can Google that. Super D's.
No doubt.
Tonight starts at what time?
Oh, it starts it's free before 9, and anytime after 9, it's a $5 cover.
Okay, sounds good. Now, I heard it through the grapevine, aka Double A, that you also write comic books. What's the name of your comic book?
The name of the comic book is called the Caesar Chronicles, but it's actually a B2BF comic, which means Black for the Future. So it's a comic book that a partner and I started about 4 years ago. We had this vision of making comics represent music and music represent comics, and it was about space and time travel. And as a matter of fact, the character Meem Resh Perio, that's who I portrayed in this comic, in this huge story. So just little by little, man, I'm just breaking it down. Started out with the Hollow God, and that kind of explains Meem Resh Perio's adventure through these journeys, and I'm telling this story about what the Hollow God is and what these different things mean. And
okay.
So that the comic book, we have our first issue. We're looking to get into next year's Comic-Con, Tampa Bay Comic-Con, and then that'll be the first comic that I'll publish.
Okay, well, if somebody wanted to work with you or get beats from you, or have them have you to produce their album, how would they get in touch with you?
You can pretty much reach me. I'm anywhere on Facebook, Twitter. My email is meemresh@gmail.com. I'm pretty much everywhere. They can reach out at Facebook. Pretty much everywhere, really.
Okay, all right. Well, tell them how to spell your name. That way they can find you.
Okay, it's MEemReshPero, Meem Resh Perio.
Okay, all right. Now I'm gonna play your Moon at Night. Now, who do you have featuring on that single?
Moon at Night is featuring Be Worthy, and
Shamita J.
Shamita J. Yeah, so Shamita J is on the vocals. She was very helpful in that. And then I got so we made that track, man, and it turned out to be a really nice track. Really getting a lot of good feedback from it, and we decided to make a video. So stay tuned for that. So.
Okay, all right. Now, Moons at Night. What is that song? What is it about?
Well, Moon at Night, basically, man, it represents um, a level of elegance in terms of, well, basically the term Moon at Night came from a part of our short story, because Meem Resh Perio is a character who talks. Meem Resh Perio's planet, or he represents the moon, right? So,
Okay.
in Meem Resh's eyes, it's such a beautiful thing to be a part of such elegance when we looking at the moon, or I guess in a nutshell, I don't want to go into the whole detail of the story.
Okay.
Moon at Night pretty much represents a certain level of just imagination, just imagining being in this galaxy with this big moon, and you just imagine looking up. Certain people do that. Certain people look up at the stars. Certain people have this huge imagination, and Moon at Night represents that, where it could be.
Okay. All right. So.
You know what I'm saying? And that's so I brought that song just to give people who have a huge imagination to just to keep dreaming and keep pushing.
Okay. All right. Anybody you want to give your shout outs to, or a big swagger daps out to?
Oh, for sure, man. Shout out to Double A for just supporting the movement. Shout out to JV Grimes. Shout out to Trax, man. OP Super, the homie B Worthy, and Free Will. They got a project coming out. Definitely shout out to Hourglass Entertainment for having me in Battle of the Bay. Shout out to Powerline AFX Remote Promo. Shout out to Ass Warren for keeping me relevant in the news feed, blasting everybody on the news feed. Who else am I missing?
I think it's about everybody.
By the way, Asia and Wally Floyd, I appreciate them having me for their release party at Red Sky. Big shout out to Bullseye Studio, man. They always held me down, man. So shout out to all of them, man, for just holding me down for all these years.
All right. Appreciate you calling in, and we look for more music and producing and everything else you do. Look more from you. Appreciate you calling in.
Wait, by the way, before you go, Moon at Night video will be premiering tomorrow. My new website, meemreshperio.com, will be up tomorrow, and I got a show that I'm planning in December, which is going to be sick. We're going to have dancers, drummers, fog lights, LED lasers, and the whole nine, and I'll give y'all more details on that too.
Y'all heard it first. All right, appreciate you calling in, Memes.
All right, thank you for having me, man.
Yes, sir. This is MaximumRealityRadio.com. It's the Dre D Show. You heard the man. Now here is his music. Moon at Night, featuring B Worthy and Shamita J. Remember, you heard it first on MaximumRealityRadio.com. It's the Dre D Show. Let's go.
Da